Great day, everybody. It's Tip of Tuesday, and I'm here with Dr. Demartini, the most inspiring person I know. And last week, I discussed finding your driving force. Find what you're most inspired by, which is Kirby Better For Me, my dream job. And I wouldn't have been able to do that if I didn't take Dr. Demartini's value determination process, which changed my life forever. And he's going to be sharing this week's Tip of Tuesday. Thank you very much.
Hi, everyone. Every decision you make in your life is based on what you value most. You're making decisions based on what you believe in every single moment, what you believe will give you the greatest advantage or disadvantage in that moment. And this is based on what you value in your life, what your priorities in life are. And each individual has a unique set of priorities, a set of values that are completely like a fingerprint. How you fill your space has a lot to do with what you value in your life. Because things that are important to you keep around you, things that aren't important to you push away. How you spend your time, you make time, find time, spend time on things that are valuable to you. And what energizes you? When you're doing something you really value, your energy goes up. And what do you spend your money on? You make money, find money, spend money on things that are really valuable to you. You don't want to spend money on things that aren't. Also, where you're most organized, wherever you're organized, that's because it's valuable enough to put together for you. And what are you most disciplined about, reliable and focused on? That tells you a lot about what you value. And what you think about, what you visualize, and what you speak about how you would love your life to be, that's actually showing evidence of coming true, that tells you what you value. And what you keep wanting to bring conversations to and converse with other people, that also tells you what's valuable. And what inspires you, what's common to the people who inspire you, that tells you again, because when you meet somebody that inspires you, there's something that's relating to you, what you're called to do. And what is it that you actually have as persistent, consistent goals that you're going after, that you're actually making progress on and showing evidence that it's coming true? Those are the signs that it's not a fantasy, it's really something you're committed to. And last but not least, is what do you love reading about, studying about, learning about, watching on YouTube? What do you want to keep feeding your mind about? And once you go through each of those 13 questions, you'll find there's a pattern, a certain answer that keeps reiterating itself and repeating itself, or some synonym or something that's similar to what you've said in one. In other words, every time you see that there's a pattern there, you look at it, the thing that shows up most frequently is your highest value. The answer that shows up second most frequently is second, and the one that shows up third is third. And identifying your top 3 highest values is very important in life, because if you set goals that are congruent and aligned with those, you increase the probability of achievement. You increase the probability of waking up your natural born leader. You increase the probability of doing something profound with your life, because you walk your talk, you don't limp your life. You wake up the natural born genius that you have inside you. So finding out what's really truly valuable to you is the first step in great achievement. And going through and identifying and doing the value determination that we have online at the website, and also going and doing it again and making sure you're honest, because you don't want to write down what you wish it would be or hope it would be, or some fantasy about how it used to be. You want to write down what your life really demonstrates, because your hierarchy of values is revealed not by what you say always, but by what you actually live. And so that's a way of determining what your life is demonstrating, not your fantasies. Because if you set up a fantasy, you'll self-defeat. And if you set up a true goal that's congruent, you're going to achieve something amazing. And the magnificence of who you truly are, which revolves around the highest values, is more powerful than any fantasies you impose on yourself. So give yourself permission to shine, not shrink, by living authentically and not subordinating to the world around you and letting everybody else tell you who you are.
Wow, that was absolutely amazing. It's all about authenticity. And I feel like for the first time in my life, that best version of myself is right there in front of me, and I'm so close to reaching out and grabbing it. So thank you so much, Dr. Demartini, for sharing another Tip of Tuesday. I'm very grateful.
Thank you.
And we'll see you next week, and we'll see you at the top.